Alright man, so MrBeast, right? Without a doubt you're watching the video and you've been using the platform for more than a few hours now. Yeah, without a doubt you're aware of who this guy is. I mean, dude, he's quite possibly one of the most respected creators on the platform, and he's one of the biggest. 60 million subscribers. Yeah, that's a pretty damn big number. Now naturally, when you have that big of a platform, there's gonna be a few people that don't really like you, and because of the modern age of like Twitter and the internet in general, cancel culture seems to be a bit more rampant. MrBeast has been hit by the cancel mob quite a few times now, and it's for the dumbest reasons ever, just like most cancellations nowadays. So as you guys may know, MrBeast tends to give away a lot of money on his channel. I mean, you can kind of just go to his channel and see large quantities of money in every single title, and that's because MrBeast, he gives away a lot of his money. I mean, it's to the point where his pinned tweet is literally him talking about how he runs his main channel at a loss, meaning that all the money he earns from it, or most of it, ends up going back into the videos to, you know, be given away to more people. Now, you would think this is a good thing, right? I mean, somebody giving away millions of dollars and just being a good person overall, you would think that'd be applauded, but you know, as I said, man, Twitter cancel culture, it doesn't really stop at anybody. You can be the greatest person ever and they're still gonna try to find any reason to cancel you. And I think this cancellation that we're gonna be going over today is a good example of people looking for legit any reason, and I mean any reason to get mad. So I got a good amount of tweets here just lined up in my browser, and we're just gonna, you know, go through them and make fun of them as we go. So without any further ado, let's begin. So MrBeast was sitting here tweeting out about how he's signing merchandise, you know, fairly innocent, and then somebody responds by saying, "People are agonizingly starving to death every 10 seconds. 1,000 to be precise. Stop talking like you're doing something, Mr. Tax Break King. Hashtag capitalism kills. Hashtag eat the rich." Now this one, it's just so unnecessary. Like, what does this have to do with legit anything he's doing? He's just tweeting out about how he's, you know, signing merchandise, and you're coming in here talking about how people around the world are starving. Like, yeah, it's something that happens. But the tweet legit had nothing to do with that at all. And it's so stupid because if you go to MrBeast's channel, it's literally dedicated to giving people money. This man has given away millions upon millions of dollars to charity and other causes around the world. What have you done? Because I can sit here and guarantee that you have not given away tens of millions of dollars out of the kindness of your own heart. So your whole argument of, oh, you gotta do better, you gotta give away more, it's irrelevant because you could not give away even a fraction of the amount of money he's given away. Bro, give that money to people in need. Do you know how much money you're spending? Do you know how many people are struggling? Hashtag eat the rich. Now, what I find so fucking funny about this is they responded to a tweet where MrBeast literally posted a screenshot of him giving away money to people. Look at the middle one. Going through the same drive-through 1,000 times. That right there is giving away a lot of money to fast food workers that are underpaid. How are you gonna sit here and say he's not giving away enough money to people in need when he's giving away millions of dollars, and the video right there that you responded to is him giving away a lot of money to fast food workers in need? And that's not all, man. Just go to his channel and take a little scroll and you'll see hundreds of videos of him giving away money to people in need. Remember, he doesn't need to do that. He is running his 50 million subscribed channel at a loss just to do that. He is throwing away tens of millions of dollars out of the kindness of his own heart. Remember, he doesn't have to give away all this money. He could easily pocket the tens of millions of dollars generated off his main channel. He doesn't have to do any of this, but he does. Like, I'm actually convinced that some of the people that complain about this stuff had like rocks thrown at their head as children, because there's no way you can be this brain damaged, dude. Just found out Conan Gray is lesbian phobic and MrBeast is transphobic. Shaking my head. What can you expect from the rich white men? Now, I just love how people throw around the word transphobic at literally anybody that made a joke, and yeah, of course what they're referring to here is a joke he made back in 2016. Basically, him and his friend Chris made a skit about, I guess, identifying as an attack helicopter, because back in 2016, that was peak humor. Like, I can understand, man, maybe you don't like offensive jokes, but that one isn't even offensive, it's just dumb. If you actually sit here and you get offended at somebody saying, guys, look, I identify as an attack helicopter, brr, then yeah, maybe you should get off the internet, dude, if you actually get offended by that. Because on the internet, and especially fucking Twitter, dude, you're gonna see some stuff, and you're gonna see some people you don't really like. You just have to have the basic human sanity to learn to tolerate something you don't like instead of going out and trying to cancel every little thing that upsets you. If you actually expect Twitter, the platform that allows stuff like this to air on their platform, to be your little safe space and to be all unicorns shitting rainbows out their ass, then yeah, you're wrong. So moving on, somebody responded to the tweet by saying, MrBeast isn't transphobic, the fuck? And then they respond by saying, he literally made a joke making fun of people's gender identities. He also used the alt-right joke of, I identify as an attack helicopter, and he follows Donald Trump. Now, I got a lot to say about this. Alright, number one, dude, as I said, making a joke, you know, that may be considered transphobic or offensive doesn't make you transphobic. Same thing if you make a racist joke. Yeah, I don't really find that funny, but it doesn't make you racist. It just makes you, you know, somebody who has a different sense of humor. And don't even sit here and tell me that the joke, I identify as an attack helicopter, is alt-right, dude. The only people that were making that joke was 4th graders back in 2016, bro. Grow up. And just because he follows Donald Trump on Twitter, well, before he got suspended, that doesn't mean that it's an endorsement, dude. I follow some people on Twitter that I personally don't like. A follow doesn't really mean that you endorse that person. It kind of just means you want to see what they have to post. Oh my god, no, I just looked at their bio, bro. Look at this. this, they got like the whole Star Wars credits up in their bio. Look at all that, dude. Jesus Christ. If you have a bio that long full of that many hashtags, bro, you gotta be like insane. We shouldn't be shocked that these people are the ones with the dumb takes, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so the person kind of jumps in saying, hey, he's not transphobic, and then they respond, just because it was normal at the time doesn't mean it's okay. MrBeast is transphobic and homophobic, period. No, I don't think he is. Saying you identify as a helicopter in the air doesn't really mean you're homophobic, bud, but alright. I can't be bothered to read into this one anymore, so I think this person's reply right here kind of sums it up. I'm gay and my partner is trans. We both agree you are dumb as fuck. Hashtag eat the R word. You both seriously suck. I like this person. I like him. Anyways, friendly reminder that MrBeast is not hot. He has literally said the F slur and is transphobic. IIRC, whatever the fuck that means. Looks like you're doing tax write-offs on your tweet. And below their tweet, they attach a clip MrBeast saying, I live with a bunch of clickbait F slurs. When he's reacting to MrBeast, you know, it's Everyday Bro song. Now, to that, all I really have to say is it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, should you really be going around saying the F word? Trying to offend people and discriminate against them? No, but if you're just saying it casually watching a YouTube video, who cares? I've said this before and I'll say it again, context matters. If you go up to a group of gay people and you call them all F slurs and say that they all deserve to die, then yeah, that's pretty messed up, but just saying it casually isn't a big deal, and he said it 4 years ago, dude. 4 years ago. People can change in 4 years. Remember, he said this when he didn't even have a fraction of the sub count and the platform he does now. He said this when diss tracks on YouTube were something that was actually funny. That should kind of put it into perspective about just how long ago he really said this. Like, dude, who cares? He hasn't said it recently. I haven't heard him say it recently. These people will dig back literally years and years just to find anything to get mad at. Like, if I were to sit here and say an offensive joke like 3 years ago, which I probably did, dude, I don't know, there would probably be a few people out there trying to sit here and cancel me on Twitter for saying that word. Like, dude, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just a word on the internet, dude. Get over yourself. I'm so sick of seeing these weird Twitter e-girls sit here with their trigger warnings in hand, getting all offended over literally nothing. Somebody saying an offensive joke really isn't a big deal whatsoever. It's really not. But for some reason in the past like year or so, people are trying to find any reason to get mad, and apparently saying an offensive joke, which isn't a big deal, is now seen as like something that's really bad, when it's really not that big of a deal. Remember, there's people like MiniLad out here roaming around with the platform. Remember, MiniLad actually broke the law and was soliciting nudes from minors. How about instead of canceling MrBeast for saying an offensive joke 4 years ago, how about we go out and, you know, cancel MiniLad for doing something that's actually bad? You know, I don't know, just an idea. You know, maybe put your trigger warnings to good use and not, you know, for innocent people. Because if you really think about it here, dude, you're just wasting your time. I mean, MrBeast has 60 million subscribers and millions of followers on other platforms. You have 1,000 followers on Twitter. No matter how much effort you try to put into it, you are not going to put a dent into MrBeast's career. Oh no, one person out of the tens of millions that watches content daily are not going to watch it anymore. Oh, boo-hoo. What will he ever do without your one subscription? Like, it's totally within your rights to not like MrBeast, you know, that's fine. But if you actually think the dude deserves to lose his career over some jokes he made 4 years ago, then you're an idiot, you're brain dead, and you should probably get off the internet. Because clearly, man, the internet just isn't for you, man. I hate to be the one to say it, but that's just facts. Anyways, man, thank you guys for watching the video. It really does mean a lot to me. If you guys want to see more videos like this, click one of the videos on screen right now. Thank you guys so much for 20k subscribers. It really does mean the world to me. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace, peace.